for a limited time, $1 gets you full access to all the automotive industry news and content CBTnews.com has to offer. CBT News. Subscribe today.
This is the Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.
Welcome back to the latest episode of the Future of Automotive on CBT News, where we put recent automotive and mobility news into the context of the broader thematic areas impacting the industry. I'm Steve Greenfield from Automotive Ventures, and I'm glad that you could join us. For this week's segment, I want to spend some time discussing the impact that artificial intelligence, or AI, will have on the automotive industry. It distinctively feels as if the age of artificial intelligence has arrived. ChatGPT has generated a lot of buzz for both its powerful ability to generate human-like responses to seemingly any question, and regarding concerns that have emerged, bias and accuracy problems, as well as how to deal with plagiarism, copyright infringement, and students using the technology to cheat. Not to mention the recent press about the existential threat that AI might have on the human race. Cue the Terminator music. If you've played around with the technology at all, it seems pretty clear that AI will impact all areas of business. I believe the automotive industry will benefit from dramatic improvements in efficiency and augmentation of the work humans can do. AI will allow us to collect, process, and analyze vast amounts of data, drawing insights at a faster rate than ever before. Process automation is an area of AI where technology-enabled automation of complex business processes enable the accomplishment of defined organizational goals. Process automation can streamline a business for simplicity, achieve digital transformation, increase service quality, improve service delivery, or help contain costs. A good example of this is a company that we've invested in, WarrCloud, that works with dealers to reduce warranty processing costs and improve gross margins by automating warranty processing. While robots are now commonplace on the vehicle production line, I expect that we'll see more robotics and automation in the maintenance and repair of the vehicle, including services like tire replacement and ADAS calibration. In addition, I expect that technician knowledge will be augmented with enhanced data availability to speed decision-making with fewer errors. Just imagine if a tech was able to wear the new Apple Vision Pro goggles while they were conducting vehicle repairs. Real-time access to vehicle blueprints and YouTube videos could help them solve problems faster. A survey this week from the company Product Board reported that 90% of startups have plans or have already released an AI feature, and that 54% of those features will launch in this year. AI has had a lot of promise in automotive dealer software, but up until now has largely underdelivered. But with this wave of new innovation, AI is about to become an essential product component for most software companies. I suspect that by the time next year's NAD conference rolls around, which takes place the first weekend in February 2024 back in Las Vegas, we're going to see a proliferation of companies with new AI-powered products. I'm going to go out on a limb and proclaim that AI will be the theme at NADA 2024, so get ready. In a somewhat related article from the Washington Post this week, AI chatbots are losing money every time you use them. The cost of operating the systems and the associated energy consumption is so high that companies aren't deploying their best versions to the public. The enormous cost of running today's so-called large language models, which underpins tools like ChatGPT and Bard, is ironically limiting their quality and threatening to throttle the global AI boom that they've sparked. Their expense and the limited availability of computer chips that they require are also constraining which companies can actually afford to run them. The intensive computing AI requires is why OpenAI has held back its powerful new language model, GPT-4, from the free version of ChatGPT, which is still running an older and weaker GPT 3.5 model. ChatGPT's underlying data set was last updated back in September 2021, making it pretty much useless for researching or discussing recent events. Even those who pay $20 per month for GPT-4 can send only 25 messages every 3 hours because it's so expensive to run. It's also much slower to respond. And as I mentioned, these tools' energy consumption is off the charts. Based on estimates of ChatGPT's usage and computing needs, the program may consume as much electricity as a mid-sized city. In the short term, the tech giants seem to be willing to lose money in a bid to win market share with these new AI chatbots. But none of this sounds sustainable to me longer term, and definitely won't support a new wave of automotive tech companies that build new AI features based on this underlying technology. So with that, let's transition to our companies to watch. Every week we highlight interesting companies in the automotive technology space to keep an eye on. If you happen to read my monthly industry intel report, which you can subscribe to for free, I showcase a few companies each month, and we take the opportunity here on this segment to share some of those companies each week with you. Today, we have two companies to watch, Automotives and Smartville. Our first company to watch this week is Automotives. Automotives is focused on the emerging area that's called curb management, which seeks to inventory, optimize, allocate, and manage the curb space in cities to maximize mobility, safety, and access for the wide variety of curb demands. Automotives has built first-of-its-kind automated curb management solutions to help reduce emissions, congestion, and safety hazards in our communities. How does it work? The company attaches their hardware to a city's existing streetlight poles, and they can then instantly automate data collection on parking space availability and parking enforcement. Their technology blurs all faces, de-identifies data, and only captures relevant license plates for payment and enforcement. I love Automotives because they offer a solution to help drivers identify parking space availability and also offer similar solutions for delivery drivers and at airports. You can check out Automotives at www.automotives.co. Our second company to watch this week is Smartville. Smartville is focused on sustainable and high-value stationary energy storage solutions from repurposed electric vehicle batteries. We're going to have to find a use for EV batteries for their second life, and Smartville provides that solution. The company's mission is to build the world's most sustainable and scalable electric vehicle battery repurposing platform and empower stationary energy solutions on a global scale, one battery at a time. The result? A safe, reliable, cost-effective, scalable, and sustainable way to deliver backup power to your operations. Check out Smartville at www.smartville.io. So that's it for this week's Future of Automotive segment. If you're an auto tech entrepreneur working on a solution that helps car dealerships, we want to hear from you. We are actively investing out of our new dealer fund. If you're interested in joining our investment club to make direct investments into auto tech and mobility startups with small checks, please join the club. There's no obligation to start seeing our deal flow, and we continue to have attractive investment deals available to our members. And don't forget to check out my book, The Future of Automotive Retail, which is available on Amazon.com. Thank you for tuning into CBT News for this week's Future of Automotive segment, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching The Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.
Join the #1 most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News. Subscribe today.